If you've ever felt that quiet panic set in, the moment he goes silent, pulls back, creates space that feels like rejection, and you find yourself wanting to do something, to fix it, to fill it, to fight for clarity, this message is for you. Because the version of you that chases peace through reaction, she's being retired today, all right? No more. We don't do that. So if you're learning to detach with dignity, to hold your energy when they pull away, to make peace your power move, not your punishment, subscribe now. Hit that subscribe button. This space was built for her. And I promise, you give me your time, I give you my best. Here's what we're unlocking today. The nervous system truth. The truth behind why silence feels like threat. How masculine energy processes space and distance. Why chasing clarity always costs you power. The shift from emotional reactivity to internal stability. And the crown command that turns withdrawal into wisdom. By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly what to do when someone pulls away and why stillness is always your highest move. All right? So what we're going to do right now is define the standard. Let's be clear. You do not chase closure. You do not beg for understanding. You do not move faster just because someone else paused. When he pulls away, you don't panic. You get still. Stillness is not silence. Stillness is not weakness. Stillness is not passive. Stillness is power that isn't performing. And it's the move that brings you back into alignment without abandoning yourself. Right? It brings you back. Let's talk about how we break our own peace when someone else pulls away. You notice the tone shift and you start overanalyzing. He takes a longer time to respond and you lengthen your replies to match. He gets cold and you get accommodating. He doesn't show up, so you fill in the gaps. You text and react, ask, then apologize, speak up, then explain all over again. Your entire rhythm starts moving around his absence. And suddenly, you're performing for peace again. Let's name the real fear behind this. If I stay still, I'll be forgotten. If I don't reach out, I'll be abandoned. If I don't fix this, it'll fall apart. A queen, the relationship that collapses when you stop chasing it, it was never stable to begin with. All right? Let that land softly. It was never stable love. Masculine energy, especially unhealed masculine, processes differently. When a man pulls back, it's not always about you. Sometimes it's emotional overload. Sometimes it's fear of intimacy. Sometimes it's simply immaturity. But when you move into pursuit mode, it flips the polarity. He becomes the avoidant. You become the emotional manager. He gets to decide the pace. You get to hold the weight of it all. And here's the truth. Real masculine energy is magnetized to women who don't break their standard just to close the gap. You don't earn security by abandoning yourself. You invite it by anchoring deeper into your self-trust. That's what you do. You anchor deeper. You anchor deeper in your self-trust. And let's be honest about what's really happening in your nervous system, because it's so important. When someone pulls away, your body translates that distance as danger. Abandonment wounds activate. Anxious attachment takes over. You feel the urge to do something just to feel better. But the healing doesn't happen through chasing. The healing happens when you learn to stay with yourself in that space. Stillness is your signal that you are no longer performing to soothe a pattern. You are observing the behavior, not reacting to it. You are letting the gap reveal the truth, not fill it with fantasy. You are choosing self-regulation, not emotional retaliation. And that's what makes you powerful, right? When you choose self-regulation. If this is naming, the part of you that always reacts when someone pulls back, subscribe, Queen, hit that button, because we're learning how to hold our crown in silence, in stillness, no chasing, no collapsing, just presence, being the authentic you, showing up fully and wholly as you. Here's your Queen command today. When they pull away, you get still. Today, you don't fill the gap with effort. You do not overfunction to fix the silence. You do not invent a story to soothe your ego. You do not text just to see if you still matter. You let the space speak. Stillness allows clarity to rise. Stillness exposes what effort was covering, what your effort was covering. Stillness is where the real energy reveals itself. If you must chase it, it was never yours. If you must beg for it, it was never real. You don't move from fear. You hold from peace, right? And here's a reminder, and you can say this out loud or in your mind, but say it with me. I do not chase silence. I do not negotiate my presence. I do not audition for consistency. When they pull away, I don't fill the space. I let the space tell the truth. Stillness is my power, not my punishment, right? It's not. So let me leave you with this. Anyone who pulls away to test your response was never planning to meet you in your peace. They weren't. You are not here to fix the gap. You are here to witness it. Stillness is how the crown stays on, right? You observe, you witness, you watch, and then you make your queen moves. Hold your standard, and as always, stay crowned, stay blessed, and stay still when silence shows you the truth. Have a great day, my love.